nächste Schritt in der fucking Evolution.
Brauche kein Schutz, brauche kein Schutzschild. Ich lege vor und der Beat macht den Rest.
Oh my god, dude, not another superhero movie. Bro, this one's different, I'm telling you. Different, huh? How so? It's in German, bro.
Snake, what's wrong? Snake? Snake!
How's it going, bruhs? It's the most informed Caped Informer back in the building today to discuss Netflix's latest superhero effort, Freaks, You're One of Us. Now, with every superhero movie released since like Endgame, the issue of superhero fatigue constantly arises, begging the question of, have we truly seen it all at this point? Can the genre no longer reinvent itself? Is the next superhero flick just another generic spoof of the last one? Which are very important questions to ask, especially watching a film like Freaks, which doesn't exist under a large umbrella like Marvel or DC Comics. Per usual, we'll kick this review off with a short synopsis, but please show my subscribe button some love, because we go deep on all of your favorite TV shows and films here on a damn near daily basis. And I just know,
they're trying to get deep.
Moving on, so Freaks follows Wendy, an otherwise very ordinary woman that lives a mundane life as a mother, a wife, a part-time waitress at a diner, managed by a generic a-hole boss that she's far too timid to stand up to. This happens to be a trend in her life. She's not very outspoken and forthcoming, and lacks the confidence in herself to take charge of her own life. That is until one fateful day, a homeless man brings to her awareness the existence of her own powers that have been kept dormant since she was a little girl via pills prescribed to her by a shrink, Dr. Stern, following a mysterious accident. Nice one, Netflix. I'm trying to praise you here for some originality, and you just put out a movie last month about popping pills that gave you superpowers. You can't make this stuff up. Long story short, she rediscovers her superpowers of super strength along with meeting others just like her. Now here's where the movie attempts to put on a rather inventive spin on the genre. You see, this isn't the run-of-the-mill Spider-Man story where a kid just gets powers and has to face off against this random threat against the world. In fact, there's never a sincere or convincing threat against any of the main characters during the course of the movie. They are just a couple of everyday real people that come into the realization that they have real powers. However, they are also everyday adults with real problems and differing outlooks on what this could truly mean for them. As with most superhero stories, their powers don't come with a manual. So even though they might have a perceived sense of justice and what they really need to do with their powers, they're commonly misled. And so that's really where the spin on the genre stops. Outside of that aspect, it really isn't any different than any gritty superhero movie. In fact, it's not that gritty at all, even though the first half of the movie would lead you to believe that it could go there. The second half, unfortunately, kind of stumbled to find its footing, and we head straight into a highly anticlimactic finish. And yeah, sure, it's a superhero film, so you kind of expect a fun, flashy final battle with the big bad at the end. But not only did we not get that, there was just no real lesson or payoff at the end of it. With a clunky story and a pretty bland and highly predictable characters, this movie is hardly saved by its promising setup and fun 80s soundtrack. So in conclusion, I wouldn't say it's a complete skip, but if you are a superhero junkie such as myself, it's worth one watch if you literally have nothing else in the queue. But that's just me. Please let me know your thoughts on this film in the comments below. Of course, don't forget to like the video, share the video, subscribe, and I'll see you all in my next video.